And we're back. What's up, Matt? How you doing?
Great.
Shawn, Clement, Connor O'Shea. We're going to continue our talk on the 7 deadly sins of Pro-Am golf. Shawn was down in Florida enjoying some sunshine. It's a little sunny out today, but it's freezing outside.
No joy here, no. Even the dog walk wasn't pleasant this morning.
So I got a putter. Shawn's got a driver. Yep. Two observations that we make, and if you've been following the format of the show, you know, a lot of the time we talk a little bit about golf and then give you some real-life curriculum to try.
That's it.
So the things that we're going to talk about today in this show are going to be more poignant observations, and perhaps you can take some of that and apply it to your game next time you go out and play. So 2 of the deadly sins that we noticed, one with putting, and I'll let you start with driver, Shawn. Is,
okay. Drive for show, putt for dough, baby.
No doubt. People, when they're driving the ball in Pro-Am golf and corporate golf, when they're feeling anxious, in an effort to control the result, look like they're trying to control the outcome of their driver or steer the ball in play. So without further ado, take over and talk to them about that.
So one of the things that you're going to hear repeated through a few more shows, it's going to be extremely worthwhile repeating. So often as instructors, we have a student that comes back to us and said, Shawn, I played over the weekend and I lost my swing. How many times we hear that?
No doubt.
So what happens is you stopped letting gravity take over for you, and then you made it your prerogative and you tried to manipulate the club into submission. Doesn't work very well, does it? And then for a few holes you fight gravity and then you give up and you say, okay, let's just go back to, come on, just let it happen, and then all of a sudden by magic it comes back to you. So the sensation that you want, take a ball and a string. Go to Home Depot, get some string, and go to your local dollar store, get some tennis balls, and drill one hole in it, and use that as a little training aid. So if I twirl this ball in a string, you'll notice that gravity is placing the ball for me, and it's tracking a wonderful arc. So if I was to take this ball, get into my posture, bring it over to the tee, I'm allowing gravity to cut or to clip through the tip of the tee right now. And look how consistent that is. Now, if I grab control of the ball and try to place the ball on a tee, that's a very, very different story. So if I have my driver, here's the ball, here's the string continues through my arms. If I only had one arm, it would look like this. So I'm allowing the driver and the arm to track around that center, which is my shoulder socket. Put both arms together, the center of that will be the sternal notch. So I allow my ball and a string to twirl around that center. So I'm just giving the control away to gravity. Now, where do I want this flow to go? So if I put a ball down, and what I like doing is you have the logo on the ball, you take the logo of the ball and line it up in the direction that you want to go. And then take the energy of the ball and the string and allow it to move in the direction of the logo of the ball. So right now it feels like I'm going to clip the tip of the tee on the way up in line with that logo. So I feel the arm club unit already in motion, and I just allow that to track gravity in the direction of that logo.
And Shawn, if you wouldn't mind, set in there again.
Yep.
Okay, so for you guys at home, maybe this is the curriculum for the driver for this episode. What would it feel like, or what would you look like to the audience at home if you were feeling really tense trying to control the outcome? Okay, so just look at his mannerisms of his body, and perhaps, you know, the next time you're on the course and you have a tough tee shot. Okay, let's take it easy there.
Thank you, bud.
Next time you have a tough tee shot, and maybe you're next up to play, just maybe be aware of how you're feeling, the tension that's in your body, and allow yourself, because we had another question that we might address in a different show about, you know, somebody having difficulty feeling the weight of an arm club unit.
Yes.
Well, this has got to be all chill and relax in order for that to ever take place.
Exactly. So what we do is you get into your posture that we talked about in previous shows, and you're getting ready to feel the ball and the string twirl around that center. This is me getting ready to stay in control of it, and this is me getting ready to allow it to swing. That would be making the ball the target and me trying to place the club on the ball. So you want that nice in between.
Perfect. And I think there's beautiful synergy between what Shawn's talking about and the observations I made when watching people putt and have critical putts in a pro-am or a corporate event.
Same goes with putting. So let's see how that works with putting.
So with putting, if you wouldn't mind, Matt, following me over here. You know, the closer you get to actually making a putt, there is an expectation that's being formatted about, you know, oh, I got to make this putt. And it seems when there's that expectation, that creates a certain amount of tension. And when there's a guiding instinct that takes over, the most important thing when you're putting on a green is that you submit to gravity, or you give gravity some credit, because it's ultimately an ally in your efforts to make the ball go in the hole. If you can feel like, let's say with your feet, that there's a little bit of slope this way, you know, gravity 100 times out of 100 times is going to make the ball move a little bit to the left. So if you know that, like, let's say there's a putt that's moving a little bit right to left, if you commit to a target and just roll the ball towards that target, that should really help you see how the ball is being influenced by gravity and how the speed that the ball ultimately wants to go in at.
So it's a wait and see approach. You allow gravity to move the club in the direction you want the ball to go in.
Yep.
And you have a wait and see approach. You're not trying to guide it or make sure or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. Hopefully you see the theme there of using your instincts, letting the weight of the club and letting the influence of gravity help you perform better. We'll see you in the next show.
See you later.